Hello guys, good morning, welcome to the charts. This is another day, another bright morning, another bright opportunity to make money. But on this day I'm going to be teaching us something totally different. I'm going to be teaching us how I, Justice Judge, make my trade, how I make my analysis, what I see, what I do, how I pick my currency pair to analyze, and how much possibly I could invest and how much leverage I use. Now I'm going to show us the secret move of justice. Now the first thing I do is I go to my marketplace. If I have not picked the coin already, I go to my marketplace and I run a futures market. I'm trading the future market, and now at the future market I look for the best performing in the past 24 hours. Now at the point of making this video, it is 7:34 a.m. already. So the one that has been making good waves, I would search for them. Click at this 24-hour change and boom, Clay USDT has been doing well, 29% already. So I won't want to pick any of these ones that have powerfully done well. I would rather go in search for what has not made enough the past 24 hours. So I'll be going down, I'm going down, searching, just casually searching. Why? Because Clay has already made 29%. There is this high tendency that I could enter. Clay could end up today as 80%, maybe 50%. Yeah. And what if the day is a day that it's supposed to dump or there is going to be a massive retest? I might be caught up on Clay. So I would want to work with someone, okay, maybe from this 6% down. So let's pick waves. Wave 6% is good. It might have greater work to do. Then we'll go back to our charts. We click, type in waves USDT perpetual, and that's on the Binance market. So first let me off my indicators. This is the first thing I do. I off my indicators and I go and look at this price on a 1 hour, on a daily chart, on a daily time frame. Now I'm not using the regular candles. I'm using what? Heikin Hashi. I'm using Heikin Hashi. Now this is just this unraveling his secret trade pattern, his secret indicators, his secret everything. So why do I enjoy the use of Heikin Hashi? It gives me smoothness and it gives me a continuation in trend. It gives me those signals that okay, this trend is continuing, and it helps me to see patterns easily. So let's go to the daily. This is what I do. I shrink, shrink to first what, see the general trend of the market, of which obviously we know the market is dumping, but we also know that the bearish market is looking to come in to a close. So what might happen? You might want to see the possible levels of resistance that would be holding the market from not going as high as it should go. Yeah. So you would want to see the possible level of resistance. So this is a possible level of resistance. This particular level, because there is a powerful breakdown here. So this is a possible level of resistance, a very possible level of resistance, which again would be another possible level of resistance. This again will be another possible level of resistance, so as this guy. I will just pick it here. So these possible levels of resistance strictly are your possible positions for you to take your profits. Now after zooming it on daily, maybe you come to measure the possible the possibilities boom, you're looking at 112% on just these simple and very achievable levels, right? Now, I would now on my indicators to see first what is the RSI saying. My RSI is looking bullish quite well because RSI broke out. RSI broke through the 50 level at this point when the price was still here infantly, and RSI has already gone through the process of striking its 80 level and bounced back on the 50, and the price still remaining at this point, which means there is a possible breakout. Let me on my EMA ribbon. Now my EMA ribbon just signaled a long chances of entry, but let me just tell us something. Once my EMA ribbon signals an entry point here, I don't enter immediately. I wait for the ribbon to cross over the 200D moving average first. Once both the price and the ribbon itself crosses, I enter. And not just I enter, once it crosses with a good volume, I enter the market, and surely I'm making that money. Now I've shown us my second confirmation. Then let me on my last indicator, my Ichimoku. Now I have to wait for my Ichimoku to cross 1, and the price needs to break through what this level in the cloud. You can see these indicators were off when I just draw the resistance line, and obviously it correlates with what I drew. So you don't make analysis just because you see any indicator. You first make your manual sketch, give a definition to it before you go into using indicators. Indicators are just there to help us confirm, so I'm offing them back. So we continue, and the possibility of this market is like this. If I want to solve it using the daily view, of which I'm never using the daily view, it's more like going like this. Then this is the possibility of it moving daily, but let's go into 4 hours. Now 4 hours looking very nice. As you can see, I said my use of Heikin Ashi tells me when there is a trend continuation, and it shows me in clean language what price action is saying. As you can see, let me switch it to normal candle so you see we have some choppy views, kind of choppy. It's good you understand the use of candles perfectly well. All my students, I teach them with candles, but for the purpose of unraveling what justice does, the true sense of justice analysis, I'm using what I use, Heikin Ashi. So this one helps me see good levels. This one gives me good entry. Oh my Jesus. The whole day will not be enough for me to use in explaining how I get my entry with Heikin Ashi or my indicators. But just watch this lesson and just enjoy it, practice it, get your own strategies out of it, and make good money. So now on our 4 hours chart, we are yet to meet this level, and we are seeing the market moving blah blah blah. Now if it were to be the old me, I will start drawing different levels of support and resistance. Now if I'm seeing something that you might not be seeing, I could say let me draw a curve from here to here. I love this curve a lot because this particular pattern plays out perfect whenever I use it. It plays out perfect. Now this is a curve pattern that I think I innovated myself, and this strategy has been working very fine. Now this is a curve, and this is another curve, right? Yeah, this is another curve. Now when I'm making analysis, you take your time. Every information, get it before you choose to, okay, I'll be investing in this, I'll be waiting for this. Take your time. Take your time. Now this is my curve pattern and it plays out perfectly well all the time. All the time it plays out perfectly well. So now this will be dropped at the level where price possibly could break out, and this obviously is my first fake profit. Boom, just as that, just like that, just like that. Now just like that. Now if I would want to take my minimum take profit, how tight it could be, should in case if I'm not making Tima make something, I'll pick from this level to that level of possible breakout, or maybe if I've seen the breakout already, to the level of breakout, and I keep it there, of which you could obviously see that yeah, it's a good level. Why? Because every level of breakout is powerfully good when it correlates with a former price indication. Now the price has reached this level before, and already at that level you've made 8.99%. But if you should be waiting for this other one, you are making a whole lot of as 24%. You understand, guys? So this is how I see my first take profit. Okay, let me say, okay, obviously typical justice will take profit before the resistance. Yes, I'll take profit before the resistance. So let's say this is your first TP, this is your second TP. On 4 hours you've seen your levels. Let's on our indicators to see if there's possible correlation with what you are doing. Now as you can see, now the ribbon has crossed the ribbon is above the 200 point moving average, and it indicated a buy market, but justice at this point will not enter. Why? Because I've not seen that volume that should push me into the market. Yes, I've not seen the volume that should push me. And my Ichimoku, now the first thing I told someone that I have five reasons to enter a market, 5 things that should be met before I enter. 1, I must see the ribbon cross to the upside. If I'm looking for a bullish market, it must cross to the upside. 2, it must give me a long signal first, which means a full crossover by all the ribbons. 3, my price must be above the ribbon. 4, it must give my Hikinashi must give me that volume buy. Now Hikinashi shows you an average price and the original price. The average price is the one on green, the original price is the one, yeah, the current market price. So it shows me the average price. I must make sure the average price is good, we have no weak rejection under, and the volume is powerful. Those are my 5 levels. Then the 5th level is that this man, which is the Ichimoku cloud, must be looking to cross over. Even if it has not crossed over, I shouldn't be in the cloud, and this guy, the green Senku A, should be facing up. Then I would boldly enter this market. So for now, justice cannot enter this market. I'll be waiting for that volume, but I can't see the volume on 4 hours. I can't wait that long. What do? I beat it down to either 3 hours to see if 3 hours is showing me good something. No, I go to 2 hours. This is how I track. Now 2 hours just showed me that yeah, the Senku is crossing, but there's no momentum yet. Why is there no momentum? Because we have not seen the volume. Momentum is the weight of the volume of a particular set of persons in a market per time, and we have not seen that yet. Why? Because the volume has not come. The buyer's volume is there, which means we are at a resistance. Based on my arc, based on this curve I drew, we are in a level of resistance. It could just boom. See what the market could just do. Let me just show us. The market could just reach this point and just boom down, back down, bounce here and boom, bounce and like play. That is how we went. That is how it could just go. Like joke. We'll just come back down here. It's not that it has not happened before. Look, it has happened. It has happened. You understand, guys? So for me to enter this market bullish, yes, I'm seeing my indicators just telling me you can go now, but this is not enough reason for me to go. This is not it crossing the level is not enough reason for me to go. Uncle crossing is not enough reason for me to go. RSI standing bullish is not enough reason for me to go. I need to see that final one, that volume entry. which my Ekinashi should show me, or my candle. Anyone could show you, but I love using Ekinashi because it is clear. What it say, once it say it is, it is. Now let me look at it at 1 hour and see if I've seen the volume. No. Now obviously in 1 hour my Ichimoku is bullish already, showing me that there's a possible volume. If, as you can see, the green line, the green count is facing up, this one facing up, but we have not gotten that volume for breakout. And surely if there will be a breakout here, there should be a powerful volume, at least a nice volume that should shoot market to this point. Then maybe small retest just come a bit down, then I can enter. So this is what I do. This is justice. Then I finally come to either 1 hour or 30 minutes and wait for that volume. Why? Because they are faster. Now the volume, once it happens here, it will happen in 4 hours. It will show later in the next how many hours? On 4 hours. So I enjoy watching it on 30 minutes, 30 and 1 hour. So when the volume comes, I'll be one of the first traders to see it. And if the volume will never come, I would know, because whatsoever will not happen in 30 minutes will not happen in 1 hour, will not happen in 2 hours, neither will it happen at 3 or not 4. So guys, this is how justice does its market. Now I wasn't even done with trading already. With analyzing, I've already seen my take profit levels, of which, based on my take profit levels, this is just play. We have a resistance up here, which means there are possibilities of price hitting levels to this point. That's it, guys. This is how I make mine. So I could just be like, okay, what do I do? Either I go to the daily and just pick levels, heights where markets could hit. This is a resistance level, right? Okay, I would take another profit when price strikes here, or I will take profit close to this moving the average. So let me drop it a bit under it. Wow. So this is another TP for me. So roughly, if I'm to calculate from where I will possibly enter to this point, I've made 39%, and it's a possible entry that could work. So guys, this is how I do my analysis. This is how I do my analysis. This is how you see my outrageous profit level, and this is how they enter. It is just what it is. There's no big stuff I do. There's nothing big in the market I do. There's nothing too intense. There's nothing too expensive. As a matter of fact, I'll be leaving this to observe. Hello, I did the analysis, so I'll have the credit of even entering into the trade. So I'm going to be saving it at my watch list. Waves USDT Perpetua. Now, if it plays out as I said, fine, I enter and eat money from it. If it doesn't, good, wait for another level. Analysis is all about working with your strategies and being patient. Trading completely is patience. Trading completely is what? Patience. So let me see through let's go through the charts, the trades I have active. Now see this uncle, I enter this one short for my first target, and the rest it has not struck it yet. Rather it's going for my loss. I'll be losing 2.2% if it strikes this level. No issue. Okay, my lit, I've already taken first profit on lit. Now I'm observing to see a bounce maybe at my buy again or at this level, then I adjust my stop to my buy. Okay, what else? Okay, I'm doing well at OMG right now. OMG is looking good. This one has not triggered yet. OP, but it has given the buy signal. It is above, blah blah blah. I saw my entry and I used it. What else? Okay, COMP has struck my first target and I've adjusted, and it's giving me a continuous buy, so I adjusted my stop to my buy level. Who else? Okay, not on the rest right now. So now the latest I'm observing is what? Waves, waiting for that volume. So guys, this is justice. This is how justice analyzes. This is how justice makes its money. Now I would have to be waiting, wait until my RSI shows me a bounce. Why, right? And this uncle bounces. Guys, trading is nice. Just have a strategy, work with it. It will fail you sometimes, but have confidence. If you've tested it and it worked, have confidence. Okay guys, don't forget to click on the subscribe button, and don't forget to make comments. Also forget to click on the like button if this content favored you. Bye.